Got it.
Yo, 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 what is up?
Hello,
Montana the
sir.
Pioneer. How are we doing, my friend?
I'm doing amazing. How are you, sir?
Good, good. It's been like a year or so since we last did a podcast, right? I
Has it?
think so.
Feels like feels like longer, but
Probably. Like when the pandemic was like, probably like summer of like when the pandemic started. So yeah, a little bit longer.
yeah. That's before last summer.
Yeah. So what's new with you?
Well, I'm also starting a podcast of my own, so
Yes.
it's just kind of like synchronistic how everything's just happening right now.
Uh-huh.
Um, and yeah, lots happening right now, actually, in a lot of change in my life. But I'm excited. And how are you, man?
Hey, so I was gonna ask you, I feel like out of a lot of like my friend group and stuff, I feel like you're one of the more optimistic people I see, like I feel like you're always like doing new things. You're like, I don't know, I feel like a half full kind of guy, half glass full kind of guy. How do you have all this optimism, you would say? What's your secret?
I think uh, I think it's hard to put it in words, but I think I would say it's like a choice and then an identity thing you have to choose, I think, because there is a lot of negativity out there and it's real easy to fall into that dark place or whatever, which I do struggle with like depression and stuff sometimes. So learning to find where you're falling for the traps. And I think, yeah, identity is a big thing for me when I think of that, because I just have to like tell myself I am like an optimistic person, or I look for optimistic solutions, because otherwise I'm like an addictive also personality, so I'll get caught up in the negative loops or whatever,
Oh yeah,
or
I
so
deal with
forth.
that.
Yeah,
I have that too
yeah.
sometimes. Yeah, for me, I've realized also like a good way to be like more optimistic and stuff is to like hang around optimistic people, you know? If you hang out with like three optimistic people, dude, maybe you're like feeling down or like a little depressed or something, you hang out like your optimistic friends, you come home, you're like, what the fuck? Life is good again, you know? It's
Yeah,
crazy,
that's
bro.
that's probably half the other half of it, or even more than, yeah, more than the identity thing, because yeah, I've experienced that where it's like a friend, girlfriend, whatever it might be, it's just bad energy. And that also, like, I'm just really, I catch people's vibes too fast. And sometimes I'll be like, even like thinking why they're angry or why they're upset. And it's just like, I don't want to, I don't want to shame them. I don't want to, get into that. So that's definitely huge. People are huge, that energy.
Nice. So I've known you like probably, I don't even know, dude. I'm 28, like maybe 18 years, maybe like 16, 17 years. I feel like you've done like I don't know, a lot of different things. Like you were playing basketball, then you transitioned to bodybuilding, then it was like something else, then like now DJing, right? You're doing music and stuff, right? Where
I
would you
am.
say you get all this ambition from? Where does your ambition come from?
Wow, that's a tough question. Um, Damn, that's a really tough question. That's hard to to narrow down. I think it's for me to get motivated and inspired, I have to have dreams, you know? So to have dreams, I have to, I guess I am ambitious, just always been naturally, but just having dreams or something in my imagination like gives me energy. Like I started painting because like I imagined like my paintings in like a big Colorado home I wanted to own, or like my paintings like $10,000 in like a big house and mansion. So working backwards from that, I'm like, okay, now it's like motivating me. Unless if I'm not like if I don't have like a dream, then it's like, or yeah, I guess it's sort of like that, but it's hard to pinpoint, I guess. I think naturally a little bit, but also I'm not sure. How about you?
So you're kind of saying like vision, like your vision. You have like your vision, what you want, and then like this is what you want, and then you look at like what I need to do to get to where I need to be, basically, right?
Yeah, what I need to be and what kind of example I want to be. Like, I also have a daughter, so it's like, your parents impact how you look at life. So it's like, I want her to see and be an example of like what I am, not what I'm gonna say. So, that kind of like brings it down to those points.
Nice.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. How about you? Where does your ambition come from?
um, I don't even know, dude. Maybe it's genetic or something. I don't know, dude. I feel like ever
It
since
ha
I was like
it has to be, right?
yeah, like a
With
lot of
the
times, like yeah, I could be lazy and shit, all kinds of stuff, but like once once I want something, not like someone's telling me you should do this, you should do that, but like once I'm like, okay, I want to do this, I need to do this. That's like when it's like, okay, I'm gonna do like whatever. Like for example, like just we were talking about the stand-up comedy stuff. For like a while, I was like, dude, I'm like, I want to do this, I want to do this, and it was just like it kept circling in my mind, but I guess I just never really took action on it, right? And then once I paid to like take that class, right? Like that was like my one action, like a step towards the dream that I have. And from there, it basically was like, okay, it's like it went from like I have this dream to like I'm actually doing something towards it. And then the class finished, and like I could have been like, oh man, I need more training, I need this. But I'm like, dude, fuck that. Like, I want to rip off the band-aid as fast as possible with this shit.
All right.
Awesome, man. Well, I had a great conversation with you today. Thanks for coming on the podcast.
It was great talking to you. It was interesting.
It's an
Good catching
honor
up.
to interview such an interesting guest.
Oh, stop it.
Best of luck in all your future endeavors.
Hey man, best of luck to you. I'm learning a lot from you, and it's a pleasure of mine also.
Thank you. That's all, folks.